Right, so I've just found this really cool little restaurant here. It's off the beach. The beach is over there on the left. You can see a flyover on the right and the castle up the top. And it's quite nice. It's not really, there isn't really too many tourists in there. But the beach, and you can see the sea in the background there. So this is the La Marina stop, but I wanted to show you this. Is this the coolest tram stop you've ever seen? I mean, this looks so cool and rustic. And it's in a great location because the tram actually stops here. It's actually a tram stop. And this must be the office for the tram. These massive lights, and if we are lucky, we might even see a tram pulling in. And I'm gonna be going back to the Occidental Hotel to pick my bag up where it is. But I did capture a bit of a tram earlier on, and they're so silent I didn't even hear it coming. Otherwise I would have got my camera out. So this does look like it's the office. La Marina FGF tram, Metropolitan tram stop. So I guess I will be going past here a bit later on. So here's a timetable. So the L5 goes to Portimao. That was signpost on the other tram that I saw. And the other one goes to, I guess that's Playa La Coruña. And this is the La Marina stop. But here are some of the timetables for the different stops. And I wonder if this is the one I'm going to get that goes to Benidorm today. Oh, actually, maybe this is a better stop here. Oh, this is a better map here. Like, this actually explains it, I think. So where am I? There's Benidorm International, and it goes all the way down there. But where am I? That is the question. Where am I actually on this? Where's La Marina? Can't see it. Okay, I'll have to work this out a bit later. I'm sure I can ask someone, but that is a map. Now the second question is, where do you actually get a ticket? I do really like this station. It's so cool. It looks like I've been taken back into Spain like 30 years ago. So you've got the old kind of buildings up there, but it's also modern. And then you got this massive building here, which I guess is the office. And then look over here what you've got. That is a bit of Alicante maybe people wouldn't really see. You've got all these kind of apartments there on the that rise up to the castle there in the distance. Some of them look pretty run down, but I'd still live there if I could. They look pretty cool. And then you've got a massive derelict area here, loads of graffiti there. They look like abandoned buildings. And then you got that building there. But let's go back into the tram area, because I think a bit like when I was in France and we went to Villefranche-sur-Mer, and that was on the beach. This has got to be an epic tram stop here. Right here, you can literally walk out and you'll be onto the beach, which is just over there. So I just wanted to show you this kind of tram station, which I think is really cool. Maybe it's because I'm on holiday and, you know, I'm curious about these things and I find these things pretty cool. Maybe these are some of the areas where they actually keep the trams, like a tram store, or where they do some of the maintenance. It's just me on this station. It's deserted. And it's a kind of blog within a blog, because I'm going to walk down the beach in a bit. And there's a bit of a car park here as well, so I guess people can park here as well too, and then go down to the beach. But there's that building. I'll have some cracking views of the beach over there. I don't think there's any hotels or much else on this side, or even any kind of restaurants. It looks pretty quiet on that side, but let's just walk down to the end. Yeah, really interesting place for me. It would be great if there was a tram pulling in, but there isn't. Anyhow, I'm going to just film this bit for you guys if you're interested in what the station La Marina at Alicante looks like. So this is it. I noticed with the train tracks here, if you can see these, they're pretty, well, they're tram tracks, right? Well, this is a tram track. The other one must be a railway track, or is that also a tram track? You've got the lines up above where the electricity is coming from, but I don't think this is a train track. Maybe it's just for the trams, but they're quite narrow compared to like the tracks we might get back at home. Yeah, really interesting. But this station is just so quiet right now. I wonder if I can get a tram in, but I will be on the tram later. Tell you what, let's just walk down to where the restaurant bit is, and then I'm gonna head towards the beach. So yeah, really interesting area. There's that derelict place over there. It's like a nice cacti here as well too. Alright, La Marina tram stop. Let's see if we can see when the next tram is coming. Does it tell you? Must be like every 10 minutes. Well, that display's not working. That one's not working either. Or is it working? I don't know. What's the time now? Okay, it's 1:34. 1:34. Oh, it's coming in like 13:50. There. That'll be the next one. Well, if you're going the other way, 1:48. Oh no, that's the wrong station. 1:42. Yeah. There's no ticket machines here. How'd you get a ticket? Okay. Anyway, guys, that is the La Marina tram stop, if you ever wondered what it was like. It's pretty cool. There's a passenger crossing over there. I can't cross on this bit. There's a chain here. I have to just walk down a bit, and there's the restaurant ahead of us. We had a beer and some water and some crisps. Okay guys, that kind of completes this vlog. That is a quick tour of La Marina tram station. See you guys again soon.